All right, y'all, so today we got a little bit of a challenge. I got a container of night crawlers, I think 15 or 18, something like that. But the challenge is I'm only allowed to fish with the night crawlers. I can rig them up however I want, fish for whatever I want, but the only rule is I'm only allowed to use night crawlers as bait. No lures, no other bait, just night crawlers. And see what we catch, if we catch anything. I think I will. I don't think it should be too hard to catch something on a night crawler. But the reason I decided to do this challenge is because I have night crawlers. Simple as that. So yeah, now we're gonna fish with the night crawlers. Fuck. Yeah, I made it across though. Might have took a little tumble. I made it across though. Fuck it. Somebody been using my fireplace while I was gone. That's crazy. Just like that. First one on of the day. I don't even know what kind of trout that is. Alright, so I didn't get a video of it because I was trying to do the best I could to save that trout, but it had a gut hook in it from somebody else, and my hook was stuck on the hook in his gut, and he was leaking bad. There was no way he was gonna live if I put him back. So taking him home to eat him, and we're gonna keep fishing. We got another one, man. This one's a bit bigger. Ooh, get one more look at him. That's a nice one. There he goes. Atta boy. That one I would say was probably about 14 inches maybe. Actually, I'm lying. And for anyone who may be wondering how I'm rigging them up, is 3 split shots and a hook. That's it, simple. And then when I put the worm on, I'm like looping it over itself a couple times. But I got 2 at this spot, a decent sized one. There's a fly on me. So I think I'm gonna switch spots. I think I already got this spot for everything it's gonna give. The next rig we got is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Another super simple, but yet effective. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and then drive to the next spot. Now, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I almost forgot about the dead fish in the back of my car that still needs filleted. So we're gonna clean them off here and fillet them, and then we'll get back to fishing. So as y'all can see, this right here was my line with the worm. This right here is somebody else's line that they just left inside of the fish. That's why I killed him. So if I open up his mouth, you should be able to see he's bleeding real good, and my hook is stuck to another hook down in there. I'll try and cut it out so I can show y'all something, but we're gonna wash him off and fillet him. So boom, right there, we got 2 beautiful trout fillets. Now we're gonna get this guy a good release. Right here, I got a bag of ice to put the fillets in. And boom, just like that, we got some dinner for tonight, and we're about to keep fishing. So right now, I'm running kind of low on night crawlers. I think I got like 2 or 3 left, but it's all right, so we're gonna make these ones count. Come down to the bottom of these stairs. See if we can't get another trout. Maybe, we'll see. And if not, then I'm just up along that and find another hole to fish. Again, simple rig. Ball of worm, 3 split shots. Drop it in the water. Can't get easier than that. So we moved a little upstream from the bridge. And got another trout. out. I didn't want to let him swim downstream because I wanted to make sure he was good enough to like kick off and everything on his own, but I think he's good, honestly. Let's keep going for more trout, man. I actually have more worms left than what I thought, so we could keep going farther upstream because I think it's probably less fished up there. There might be some big ones. All right, so I only brought one rig out here, the one that I have tied on. I didn't bring any extra anything, and I just got snagged on a tree. So operation get in the water and hope it's not freezing is now commencing. The operation was successful, except it was freezing. On one hand, I would be cool with this challenge resulting in me only catching trout all day. I'm perfectly fine with that. I would be perfectly fine with catching nothing all day, actually. But I do want to save one worm at the end to try and get either a bass or a catfish. Now, this body of water where I'm at is not popular for bass or catfish. It's more popular for trout, but seeing the bass earlier and having one get off on me just really made me want to catch a bass. So I'm still gonna try it at the end. We'll see what happens. If I didn't just find a hot spot, I don't know what is. There is mad trout right here. I'm gonna stand behind them so they can't see me. But there's mad trout. First cast, I'm gonna catch one, watch. All right, man, so I feel really defeated. These trout back here are a different type of trout, I'm telling you. They stole like 4 or 5 worms from me. They cooked me, I can't even lie. I finally caught one on my last damn worm too, man. On my last worm, I got one. Say he's a little over 12. Probably like shit, 14, 15 for real. Get in there, man. Fuck y'all, all of y'all. But I was out here probably like, oh shit, I don't even know, like 30 minutes at this spot, and I wasted like 6 worms. I'm down to my very last worm. I don't know if I want to use it here or go somewhere else. But fuck it, man. I finally caught one of these little bitches. I had so many bites, and they were like hooked up, and I would get them right up to the shore, and boom! They're off. As soon as they see me, they're off the hook somehow. Fuck them, I caught one. Now we're gonna go try for a bass. Cause fuck these trout, man. A minute now. I see that last trout we caught. Y'all might not be able to see, but he left me a little piece of worm. So I say we're gonna catch another trout here before we go get a bass. All right, so with that last little piece of the worm, they just stole it again. So we're gonna use our last full night crawler. We're gonna go out into like the actual lake and see if we can catch a bass, a catfish, a pike, anything other than a trout. Just because I feel like having a worms only video and then catching nothing but trout all day is kind of like you know, so obviously trout eat worms, everybody knows that. But if we get a multi-species day on worms only, then that'll be kind of impressive. I don't even think, how many trout did I catch? I think 4 on a whole pack of night crawlers. I caught 4 trout and had about 37 bites. But we caught fish, so the rest of the other stats don't matter. It don't matter how many worms we lost, how many times we snapped off, how many miles through the woods we had to hike. how dirty my Uggs got. None of that stuff matters. The only thing that matters is that we caught fish. So we're gonna head out to the front of the lake and try and catch another fish. See y'all when we get there. Nothing to see here. So around here is the spot I'm gonna try next, where this comes out into the actual lake or dam, I guess. Maybe even this point where these two streams meet could be good, but I don't know. I think I want to try right out here. So this time I'm switching the rig up slightly by putting a bobber above the split shots and see if that can get us a bass. Look at these geese over here. Oh shit, that scared me too, man. Well, I just got to a new spot, casted, first cast, the worm flew off. So that was my last worm. I guess that's it for this challenge. I'll catch y'all next time.